What is going on, everyone? This is Redbeard or Red, and today we are hopping into a video that's going to talk about the troops management area and maximizing your resources, especially when you're first starting out. So hopping in here, we want to go over pretty much one formation. Now, there's a lot of reasons to focus on one formation, but the biggest reason is you want to put as many resources into one formation as possible because you want to have that one move as powerful as you can make it, especially early on, because you really don't have enough resources to have more than one move that's going to be powerful. So we're going to focus all of our resources into one move and one unit. Biggest reason for this is, we'll go to the map here to kind of show this off. You want to be attacking gnome units at the highest level you physically can, right? A big reason for this, even between level 14 and level 13, level 13 is only gaining you 7,000 experience. Level 14, 8,200 experience, almost 1,000 more experience than you would be getting from attacking level 13 gnomes. So just attacking one gnome higher, you're getting 1,000 EXP. Every time this fills up, your ability power, that's gaining you about 15,000 extra XP because you can do about 15 attacks at a time every time this is filled up. So keeping this in mind, 15,000 EXP is a lot, especially early on. And then this adds up on a day-to-day basis, because once you start gaining into these higher immortals, you'll come in here and you'll see this immortal needs 550,000 EXP to level up. That's a lot of EXP. So you want to make sure that all of that EXP is going into your top guys and your top immortal unit. Now, the caveat here is some people are like, well, I want to put all of my elite immortals into one area. Well, the downside of that is you're not going to get these buffs here for having elites of all different elements. So you want to stick to one element with the most amount of elite and epics. Now, if you're on the free-to-play side like I am, and that's the only way I'm going to talk about things on this account. I might in the future talk about the paid side of this, but for now I'm just talking about the free-to-play way of going about this. The biggest thing is you're not going to have even sometimes 2 or 3 immortals in the same element at the elite level. So you want to make sure at those orange elite immortals. So you want to make sure you're picking the element that you have the most elite and epic immortals. That is why I'm not using the electric, because I don't have all elite and epic immortals that can fill this out. I might now, but I haven't looked at that yet. So this is where the other side of this comes in, is there will be moments where maybe if I get one more epic here in this electric or lightning element, then I would want to switch my tactic and make that my main troop and my main one move, because I can max out the amount of people that are in there, because I have 2 elites in there versus just the 1 elite on this, right? So this is where we're going to go back to our castle. Actually, I am going to attack one of these while we're talking about efficiency here, right? What a concept. So we're going to go back into our castle here, into our kingdom, and we're going to go over to this Alchemy Lab. Now, this is going to be vital for taking full advantage of your resources. As you continuously upgrade and have new troops and have new immortals, and might have to switch to a different element as your main unit, then you want to take full advantage of this Immortal Reborn area. This is where you can actually get every single resource back from these immortals, including the experience, right? So this is where maxing out one unit is very beneficial, because that unit is gaining you the most EXP per ability power point, right? And that is where you'll be able to, even if you want to switch down the road to a different element, or you finally got a set of immortals, elite immortals, or you finally got elite epic immortals, then this is where it would be beneficial for you to switch. The only caveat to this being you would also want to have your dragon upgraded up to that level as well. So right now I have a level 18 water dragon, so I am going to start upgrading my lightning dragon now that I can see I have a few elites in there and might want to make this my main move. But make sure that this dragon is being leveled up as well to ensure that you're not losing out on any power there. This is relatively easy to do at some point because, you know, I'm almost level 19 dragon here. And it's going to cost me a lot to continue to upgrade this. So I am going to hit a plateau there where it might make more sense to start leveling up this lightning dragon. Now, the other caveat here is we do have, as you saw, those kind of buffs for each ability power move. So we'll go and attack this pecan to show you this. Here, you'll see all these different things that allow you, or talents is what I should say, all these different lord talents that are going to allow you more EXP, or doing a complete march speed by 50% and reducing the marching AP cost to 0, which is going to help you ultimately with your efficiency. This one gains 100% bonus EXP when fighting gnome units, so you get your regular EXP plus 100% bonus on top of that, which is huge. These you want to take advantage of as well. You only have so many usage attempts, but you max out 4 out of 4, so you want to make sure you're using these before they get maxed out. And they have about a 2.5 hour to 2 hour refresh rate per each one, so it takes about 8 to 10 hours to refresh fully. So you want to make sure you're using these before you're going to bed or having a long break from the game. So we'll go ahead and send that other attack out. That is another way to maximize these troops. Now the other troops, I obviously have these constructing in most situations because this gains you your alliance tokens, alliance coins, I think they're called. And this allows you to spend all of this stuff, which is a lot more efficient unless you're having a resource issue, which is very rare early game, because even now I'm running into the issue of, I have buildings that are working and still haven't used up resources, right? So resources here, I have a ridiculous amount of resources that I have yet to use. We will use that VIP point there. Also, a ridiculous amount of speed ups I have yet to use. And the reason for that is because I go about things efficiently. Just a couple bonus tips here before we end this video is, as you're upgrading things, you want, if you're in an alliance, and hopefully you are, because that is the best way. If you're in an alliance, then you want to click into here, and before you speed things up, you want to receive the maximum amount of alliance help, which in our case is 14 people can help me speed this up before I'm running into issues of it's being, let me start over. Before you are going to run into the issue of running out of these speed ups, right? So I want to use these speed ups after everybody has helped me. That way I'm not wasting any speed ups with time that could have been done by alliance help, right? You want to take full advantage of those speed ups on the time that the alliance can't help you. So you want to maximize that. I typically like to be very active when my alliance is active for that reason. And then going about this in a lucrative way. You can always pay for extra contract builders. I think you get one of those per day, so you never really have issues. Always want to make sure you have plenty of gems for that. Cool. So that's pretty much it. If you are curious about how to go about building, I did cover that in another video here, so be sure to check that out. I'll post it up here. And that's pretty much it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to like and then also comment what you liked about this video. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to go about making these videos and exactly what you guys want to learn more about. If you have any questions, also let me know down in the comments. I've been very good about replying to comments. And of course, if you are interested in more knowledge when it comes to Infinity Kingdom or any other games, I am going to be exploring a couple other games here pretty soon, then be sure to subscribe. But with all that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.